Hi there, welcome to episode 16 of Cyberpunk. Thanks very much for being with me. I have some housekeeping to do before we start. First off, a reminder about Thursday this week, the 31st of July. That's the date at which the very first episode of the vlog will be going live. So it's going to be a question and answer session in part, as you know. I've had lots of questions submitted already. Thank you to those people who've done that. If you're one of those who meant to submit a question but didn't, you still have time. You've got until midnight today, UK time. At that point, I've got to cut off for this episode at least, because the Thursday episode will be made either tomorrow or on Wednesday, and obviously there's editing to do and stuff like that. It just gives me time to do that. I probably won't be able to address very many questions in that first episode, so if you've submitted one and you don't get it mentioned or dealt with in that first vlog, panic not, because I think this could become a bit of a pattern, that the Thursday slot could be used for dealing with comments that come up in the comments section quite frequently and are worthy of discussion and talking about between the community, and also picking off these Q&A type questions that people bring up which don't really lend themselves to being responded to in the actual video comment section. So that's that. If you've not submitted your question, midnight today UK time please is the cutoff for this one, and I'll see you for that on Thursday. Right, now let's get back to comments relating to episode 15 of Cyberpunk. Yes, I do intend to go back to the dump where I found Dexter's body. It's rather like the Columbarium in a way. I think it's a place that's worthy of a special visit of its own anyway, because there's a lot there. It's all that chaotic junk. It's ripe for investigating, to delving into and probing some more. But beyond that, of course, there is Dex. Now, my first visit to the dump was quite accidental in terms of Dex. I went there because I was sent on a quest to do with my Nomad car. And it wasn't until I looked around at the environment and put two and two together that my brain started thinking I should look around further and see what I could find. I completely understand, because some people have said you may actually have been sent there anyway later in the game by something else. I don't know that, of course, because it's a blind playthrough, it's a first time playthrough, so I just went with my curiosity at that point and look what happened. I shall be back is the point I'm making. Too long didn't read. I will be returning to the dump. The next thing, a few people have said, you are hoarding your ability and skills points and you really should be spending them. It's true, I am hoarding them. I have been spending them up till this point virtually as I've earned them. Individually, in some cases, I've just earned 1 point, so I've gone off and spent it. And that's worked okay, but I thought I would just try accumulating a point or three as an experiment. I am thinking that there may be some opportunities at some point in the middle of a particular quest or a gig or whatever that demand a level of competence in one of those ability areas that I don't have, and if I've got a number of points saved, I can address it immediately in one go, whereas if I've been spreading those points out and I need to have, 15 points to do something and I've only got 9, then I'm stuffed. So can you see where I'm coming from with this? It is an experiment. There'll be those of you listening to this and thinking, yeah, but you don't need to do that. It's just that something I'm trying out to see what difference, if any, it makes, how it works. Let's see how it goes. Next thing, patch 2.3. This came out in between the last episode and this. It actually came out on the day that I was doing the last episode, and it was downloading whilst I was doing the episode. But I hear that there are some issues with it. Specifically, I think the auto drive is one that has been mentioned a few times, that it doesn't quite work very well sometimes for some people. Maybe it's platform specific, I don't know. It is early days. I shall be having a go at using the new features of patch 2.3. Of course I will, in due course. Photography was one of them that got mentioned. Someone said you're not using the drone view, and you should be, because drone frees you from a particular viewpoint and approach to a subject. You can obviously scoot round and pick levels and all the rest of it. Yes, I never thought of that. I flicked over the drone mode straight onto the one that follows it, and I've been using that one since. But you're absolutely right, I should use the drone mode. And when I can get 15 minutes, and I'm being serious about this, to literally just sit down, fire the game up, not make any progress, not try and advance anything, just simply get into the game, switch to photo mode, then I intend to do some exploring of it and learn about the mode and the other aspects of it. And I think it's really worth getting into. It's something I should look at because I do like photography and taking photographs and making videos for that matter, and it's a cute thing to have present in the game. I think I should be using it. All that said, I think I've then come to the end of the housekeeping and it's time to move on to the recap. So in episode 15 I left Judy sitting in the van for another episode playing with the radio, whilst V went and picked off some intriguing jobs. The first one was not on any list, it's just something I've wanted to do, which was returning to El Coyote Coho to see Mar Wells and hopefully to catch Misty, but she wasn't actually there. But while I was there, I found some new shards upstairs by exploring, and I discovered a pair of pistols that someone had left belonging to Jackie on his remembrance table, and I think that might have either been Misty going through his things and thinking that was an appropriate thing to put there, or maybe it was Mar Wells, who knows. Either way, they're ours now. Also, whilst I was there, I got roped into helping bartender Pepe with his marital issues, which we did gladly and got paid for handsomely. Then after all of that, I decided to head home for a short space of time. So we went and I put some cat food down, went to sleep, got up the next morning, went and had a look. Lo and behold, there is a cat who we now appear to have adopted because he seems to be living in the linen basket in V's apartment. So that's a good makeshift bed for a cat. After that, I decided to pick off something that was on the journal list, which was a quest that sent us out into the land beyond the outskirts of the city and to discover what had happened to our old Nomad vehicle. After intervening to foil a robbery at a gas station on the way, these things happen, I got to try out a weaponised vehicle for the first time. That was huge fun, although the game did take it away from me later, which was a shame. And I also met Lana, who was the girl that had found and was fixing up the old car, and I think I made her very happy by giving the car to her, and maybe I've created a new Nomad in the process. And then as the icing on the cake, realising that this was the very same massive municipal dump where V had been left for dead a while back, I decided to explore. It took a while because I wasn't really sure where I was going or what I was looking for, but eventually I found the body of Dexter Deshawn and yet another iconic weapon. So a pretty busy episode. Right, so since this episode, episode 16, is going to return us in part to the Judy Evelyn questline, we need to add where we are in that to this recap so that we can get back in. So to summarise the story and the main parts of it to this point, V has met up with Takamura and together they spoke to Takamura's contact Oda. He is a bodyguard to Hanako Arasaka. Takamura asked Oda to help them meet with her. They planned to tell her how V had witnessed Yorinobu murdering her father, but Oda refused to help, saying that his main concern was Hanako's safety during the forthcoming parade. Further, he has warned Takamura and V that any talk of this sort about what Yorinobu may have been up to could get them killed, and also he's told them to stay clear of Hanako. So as that had failed, Takamura then asked V to help them obtain intel about the parade itself, intending to crash it and reach Hanako directly that way. V and Takamura then went to see Wakako, the fixer. Wakako is an interesting but not necessarily trustworthy character, nevertheless seeking some sort of possible advantage for herself by whatever disruption they were planning. Wakako provided them with the shard containing details of both the parade's route and Hanako's security. Next, at Johnny's urging, V travelled to the Afterlife and met with Rogue as part of his attempt to trace Anders Hellman, who is the relic chip expert. Rogue agreed to help locate him for a price. She successfully discovered Hellman's future travel plans, including a point at which he will be vulnerable to being snatched. However, Rogue has warned V that extricating Hellman from the convoy will be difficult without help, and she's given V the contact details of Panam Palmer. She is a former nomad who lost out in a deal gone wrong that was arranged by Rogue, and who's now looking for a way to recover her status and maybe get revenge on those responsible. Meantime, and we're coming back to Judy at last, Judy witnessed V and Takamura arriving at Jig Street on their way to Wakako, and she's still sitting there in the van now, hoping for V to come back. She and V have discovered that Wakako also arranged for Evelyn Parker, the now broken doll who engineered V stealing the relic chip in the first place, to be put in the hands of XBD makers. V kept the knowledge of this from Wakako during his and Takamura's meeting with her, but Judy and V hope to locate and rescue Evelyn before she's killed by her captors. So at present, where we are at the end of the last episode is out in the desert still after the adventures we had. Archie, the bike, has been faultlessly reliable so far. Story-wise in episode 16 then, I want to return to Judy's quest to locate Evelyn. But first I plan to pick off one more of the jobs from the side list that have appeared to get us warmed up. So let's go. So here we are, still at the petrol station out in the desert. Before we head back into town to do that job which I mentioned, I just wanted to take a moment to look at Jackie's bike, or Archie as we're now calling it. Someone actually mentioned that Archie could be a contraction of Arch and Jackie, which I thought was a really astute observation. Archie is a gorgeous bike. I am not a petrol head. For me, vehicles, cars, bikes are ways of getting from A to B. If they're reliable, if they don't cost a fortune to run, then that's fine. That's what I'm looking for. But I can nevertheless appreciate beautiful design, and this is gorgeous. It has a usefully restricted colour scheme, which I think works really well. You've got grey, you've got gunmetal blue, you have the gold and red. I love the red accents on this. If you look over this bike, they're everywhere. They're on the wheels, the forks, right to the back of the bike. Little spots of it just picking out details here and there. The rims have got red writing on them too. There's so much to admire about this bike. I love the way that the labelling here all goes in the same direction. It flows so your eyes follow it. And the gold with the red is sensational. The gold of the exhausts, and I think also on the forks, was it? It was. But the main thing is, I just love this leather upholstery on the seat. It looks sumptuous. The way it wraps around the side of what would have been the fuel tank. I don't know how these bikes are powered now. I suspect there's some sort of fuel going into that thing on the top. And also, and I've not really noticed this much before, this decal on the top is sensational, and the way it has a cover on it which allows you to see inside the electronics going on. This thing would have been Jackie's pride and joy. Now it's mine. All I can say is, Jackie, in your honour, in your memory, I am going to try and keep it as pristine as I possibly can. And I'm saying that for a reason. I'm going to get on the bike now, and I'll come back to that reason in a second. So before we leave these good people at the petrol station, I want to pick out the journal, and the task which I'm going to choose to pick off is this one, Spellbound, Talk to Nix. It came in, I think, in the last episode, and this is Johnny's take on it. Spellbound, a job from Nix, should be interesting. Guy's got a rep for being an expert on antique tech, pre-crash hardware, decks, mag discs, yada yada yada. Some people will tell you it's all as useful as a typewriter, a record player, a pile of dried cat. But me, I wouldn't be so sure about that. So Johnny rates Nix's jobs. He feels that Nix is an interesting person, and we might benefit from doing what he's asking us to do. That's good enough for me. Yeah, so I said the reason I said I would try to keep the bike pristine is because in the last episode I forgot to try out first person view, and I said on the way back into town, when the road straightens out, I would do that, which I shall. However, first person view is more, it's more like you're part of the bike, I think, rather than riding the bike. It's an organic thing, and that makes things seem more immediate, but also things tend to happen more quickly. You don't have the depth of view, the distance of view, I think is what I'm trying to say. That's my experience in the past. We shall see if it is the same here in this game. Also, can I just say, I am maddeningly tempted to turn right here instead of turning left and going back to the city. I'm not going to, because whatever is out there, and it is just so alluring. Oh, will you look at it? I have no... What does the map say is out there? That's an interesting point. If I were to turn right, nothing very much is out here. That's a very strange concoction of roads. That looks like a habitation of some sort, but not named. And there's a lot of NCPD stuff out here. And yeah, I've got to be careful. There's a gig out there too. Yeah, there's going to be so many reasons to come back here, and I shall. Not just for that, but also for the... I'm sorry, I'm blocking a road. Do forgive me. Also for the different scenery, and the elevations of it, and the viewpoints it will afford, and the photo opportunity. Oh, stop it. I've got to stop it. Okay, let's go into the city and talk to Nix. Now, I said I was going to wait until the road straightened out before I went into first person view as we enter Rancho Coronado. I don't think I need to go down that slip road, do I? No, I don't. I stay on this one. It's a beautiful evening for a ride. 5:08 p.m, sun setting. I would say spring or autumn maybe, given by the height of the sun. Can't be... It can't be summer, and it can't be winter based on the fact that people are wearing so little clothing and the height of the sun in the sky. Okay, I think I've gone the wrong way, but it's straightened out for me. It was while I was talking to you, it's not really mattered. It's saying, okay, we can get there this way, it's alright, there's not a problem, don't worry, I promise I won't. Right, I've got to turn here, and I think this might be where my road straightens out if I'm lucky, so here we go. Right, let's go first person. Yeah, this is a relatively straight bit of road. Let's give this some, as they say in the United Kingdom, welly. It means to give it a real try, a hard effort. And I'm dead. That went well. The bike, I'm going to dive down to it. Yeah, the bike is here. Thankfully, it's still standing upright. I don't think it will let me get on it. Back to the surface. I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing. I'm not laughing. I just want to say that. I am going to try and swim to the side here in the hope that I can climb the heck out. I'm L3ing to fast swim. It's just a distance. I don't even go there. I'm telling myself off, alright? You don't need to do it. I'll do it. Leave it to me. Trust me. I won't hold back. I'll tell myself how stupid that was. wasn't as straight a road as I thought it was. Well, it was fairly straight, but one forgets about the intersections. Thankfully, blessed with double jump, I don't have to stay there. Now I've got to get to talk to Nix, and I have no way of getting there because my bike lies at the bottom of the river. What happens if it's repairing? Oh, that's interesting. 0304. Does that how long it's going to take it to repair? Oh, I'm going to have to steal a car. I didn't want to have to do that. But it's my own fault. I mean, do I just walk up to a car and steal it? Maybe I can find one that's parked up somewhere and steal that. What is this game doing to me? Stop it. I mean, at least I could walk in the right direction or run in the right direction so that when I steal a car it's not too far to have to go. Don't steal one there. There's policemen everywhere. There's a car that seems to be parked up on the other side of the road. Maybe I could go over there and get that one. Perhaps I should wait to cross the road because I wouldn't want to have an accident. Oh dear, heaven above. I'm not saying it was anyone's fault. You asked me, some of you, to try out first person view. I tried out first person view. I certainly did. I mean, it's an awful car. It's not the greatest of cars, but apparently I can break in. I don't think it's even going to have an alarm. Let's get out of first person view, shall we? Before we have another accident. Oh, now it's saying I need to go that way. It's got a really good turning circle, this vehicle. I'll give it that. I don't think it's going to win any races, but it moves. Also, and I still haven't worked this out, and it's probably just a difference culturally, because I don't realise this, why it is that vehicles only have rear lighting, like this car, on one side. Some cars don't though. That car's got rear lighting all the way around. And front lighting too on that one. Only had one headlight. Okay. Now, this is not how I wanted to be arriving to see Nix. And when I get there, I'm going to be checking to see what's happened to my bike as well. Oh, incidentally, I haven't had time to dispose of any of the guns or to break down my junk since the end of the last episode because we started off where we finished. So I'll just slip that in at some point where it becomes appropriate. I'm not actually in a lane here. I'm making a lane of my own. The game has also done that to me. It's turned me into a rule breaker. Ooh, that was a manoeuvre and 3/4. How did you do that? I think we can't be far off now. It's only 650 metres. Tempted to overtake, but I won't because I need to go down here. Behind the green car. I will overtake you. I'm nearly there. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I was glad nobody was there to see that. It's sending me backwards on myself. I'm going to get out of this car. I will park it. I'll do that much. I'm not going to the parking meter though. Yeah. Go fish, parking meter. It's not happening. I've had a bad day and it's only just started. I've got to go and talk to Nix, and do you know what would be useful to know? Where the heck is Nix? Nix is... Oh, Nix is over here. Oh. Isn't that the Afterlife? I think Nix is in the Afterlife. In which case, I do need my car. Only now, because I've dumped it, I can't remember where I put it. Oh, God. Oh. These people, you all think you're having a bad day? Swap with me. Have my day. What have I done so far? I've left my bike in the bottom of a river and I've crashed someone else's car and can't find it. There it is. I did find it. Hey. Oh. Alright, so we went the wrong way. We should have gone up there. That's what it's telling me. I'll cut across. I'll cut across. I'm blaming the fact I've not eaten much today. I think it could be a sugar thing. It is sending me this way. Yes, it is sending me this way. Now we're back where we should be going. This is one heck of a bridge. And this car can barely climb it. This is what the jokes would call a rolls canardly. It rolls down hills, can hardly get up them. It's not a great car. It isn't. It's a Thornton. Is that Thornton or Thornton? I beg its pardon. Thor. It's got the word Thor in, you know, to give it some gravitas, to make it seem mighty. It's mighty poor. We're there at last. Thank heaven. We all collectively cried, stop! Oh, heaven, you could. He hasn't even got decent brakes. Oh dear God. I'm not. This episode is, given the gravity of what we're going to be doing in the second part of this, when we're trying to rescue Evelyn, we need to get this out of our system now in this first part, because I'm not convinced. We are heading to the afterlife. And I've just noticed there's a tarot symbol there, which I've never seen before. Where is the tarot? I've been up there. I want it. It's got to be here somewhere. The symbol disappears when you get too close to it. But there is like... Hey, there it is. Yes, we have a tarot. It's called the...
Leave me be.
I'll leave you be. I'm after the tarot. I don't want to talk to you. Now I've got to go into my menu because you've made me miss it. That was because you decided to interrupt me just when I was looking for it. There it is. It's the fourth one. The Empress. The Empress is a card of femininity and motherhood. She is authoritative, knows what she wants, and exhibits refinement and sensuousness. The Empress symbolises creativity and growth, and instructs us not to dismiss our unconscious impulses, but to trust our intuition. Right. Oh, Misty. I so need to go to see Misty. I think this is warning us not to give up on the person we are deep inside, and to always trust that we'll know what's right and wrong to do because of that. I think this is true. I hope that V still believes this, because I don't want his experiences in the city to cause him to start doubting himself. Hi. Oh, Emic doesn't want to talk to me today. He's letting me in without a word. I do know someone who wants to talk to me.
Get you anything?
Hi, Claire. I knew that was going to happen. I won't stop for a drink right now, thank you, because I've got to go and talk to Nix, who's around waiting for me. Actually, just on the way to talking to Nix, look who's here. It's our friend Rogue and her heavyweight bouncer. Well, I don't understand what that means, but I wouldn't disagree with you because you're bigger than me. Oh, nice bullet hanging around your neck, by the way. Lovely. Did your mother give you that? Let's go and talk to Nix. Oh God, this episode has not started well. Where's my bike? I can't check while I'm in here. I need to do that. It won't let me do it at the moment. Nix. You will be Nix then. Oh. Before we enter an unfamiliar area, we shall scan. That's interesting. The way that is. Picking up an echo. I'll have that. Thank you. Right. Who's going to start this off? Me or you?
V, dog, listen. Got a yarn for you. Quick biz, that is. You interested?
Yes, that's why I'm here. Because I want to do something to warm me up and build my confidence before I do the thing with Judy and Evelyn. It has not started well, Nix. This has not started well. Please give me something that's like that.
All right, lay it on me.
Was cruising the net, you feel? And I spotted an interesting classified.
Right.
Wait, let me guess. Performance enhancers? I used Mr. Stud? Cheap?
Now, I'm a serious man, V. And serious matters are what, if not all, that concern me. Somebody's selling a book of spells.
Spells?
Edition dating from before the first net crash. Now, you know a thing or two about that, don't you? Like how much that soft could run you and earn you.
You want me to clip it for you, don't you?
No clipping required. Just buy the damn thing. Reimburse you twofold.
Wow. Right, so a book of spells, I guess, then, in that context, is like a book of computer code. In other words, it's stuff that existed...
And you thunk on it yet?
Oh, I'm thinking on it right now, thank you. It existed before the net crashed, but has since become scarce and maybe legendary in some way, and not commonly available, hence its value to him. Why doesn't he go and get it himself?
And you thunk on it yet?
Oh, I have, and I want you to answer this question.
Sending me out to do your shopping? Want a case of Night Cola with that? Algae chips?
Think on it, V. A treasure, and someone's willing to part with it. Now who does that? The hard up, V. And desperados got this unsavory side. They're unpredictable. One word off their mood, and they reach for their heat. That's why I need you to meet the seller. You got heat at the ready.
Here's the thing, though, you see. Doesn't this remind you of Dexter DeShawn, who didn't do the gunfighting bit himself? He wasn't the face-to-face conflict guy. He hired other people.
You thunk on it yet?
Oh, I am thinking on it. I'm thinking even more now because of what you just said. He's the same. This guy's hiring me to do the heavy work. I know V is supposed to be a mercenary, you know, a gun for hire sort of thing, but even so, this being...
And you thunk on it yet?
Being used all the time, it's risky. We're going to do it. Obviously we're going to do it. I'm going to get right in his face and say, can do, will do.
Okay, will do.
Yeah, my man. Zipping you the deets on the seller. And luck be with you all the way.
He's wished me luck. That's bad. Because actually, if you rely on luck, things tend to go wrong. You need to rely on skill, such as you might have. I'm not saying I'm very skillful, but, you know, that's what keeps you going, isn't it? Nix has shared a contact with me. It's called Arthur... Reno, is that? I'll call it Reno. I think that's what he's meant to say. Got it, thanks. So we're out of here. Calling Reno is what we do next. I shall leave your back room of the Afterlife. This place is buzzing. People are having arguments over games. People are chatting with people who may or may not be their significant others. Or they could just be hanging out here because no one's gonna know. Claire is still trying to get me to buy booze, which isn't good for me.
Get you anything?
No, it's fine, Claire. Thanks. I promise I'll come back and see you again soon, but just not now. Yeah, they're still waiting. That guy hasn't been picked up yet for the hospital. I don't think he's going to make it. Let's get out of here while we can. And I'll call Reno. Hi there. You still there? Thanks for nearly making me miss that tarot that was there. Which way is my bike? I think it's this way. I've scanned this area extensively before now, and the distances involved are quite large for some of these bits of travelling around we've got to do, so I think the bike is going to be used. I am going to go and do some walking. I want to do some walking and exploring as part of this, but I think it's going to happen later in the episode, not towards the start. For the moment, I'm very pleased to see this child has been well educated and stops when the crossing hand is on red. Why did he stop then? Oh, it's because he stopped. Oh, these crossings aren't coordinated. That can cause problems when the traffic backs up like that. I'm going to cross when she crosses. She's teaching me how to cross the road. You don't know this, but my whole life is in your hands. It's already been precarious so far in this episode. I can't believe it. Are you crossing now? Good. What's that you're carrying? Oh, you're not. You're just playing with your arm. Fair enough. Quickly, we can do both crossings at the same time. Madam, I think you needed a size bigger than those. I'm just saying. Someone should tell you. Right, I'll call Reno now. I can't imagine what distracted me.
Hey, you looking for the book?
I am, yes. Oh, that's it. We only get the option to say I'll do it later or do it now, so...
Sounds about right.
Price non-negotiable. You'll need to pay in full on pickup.
Okay.
Clear enough. Agreed.
Preem, I flicked you the address. Come by your lonesome.
I will come by my lonesome on my own with nobody with me. Come alone, I have eyes everywhere, Reno says. And I can respond by just acquiescing and saying, yep, that's fine, no problem. Or I can be more bullish and say, in response to her hard line, don't try to play me either for your own good. I'm going to do that. Let's draw a line in the sand here. We're equal partners in this transaction. Yeah, that felt good. Also, what would feel good would be to have my bike back. I think I can now get it. It may have been mended. Hello, old friend. I'm sorry you went for a bath in the river. Ooh, what is that they've sprayed you with? What do you mean they had to get rid of the smell? Oh no, now the bike's talking to me as well. It is, the distance to Reno is, if I check on the map, yeah, it's a distance. So we shall not attempt to walk that. As I said, walking will be later on in the episode. I have a feeling when we're doing the Judy and Evelyn thing, we're going to be doing some detective work, and that generally involves quite a lot of walking, so I'm good with that. For the moment, and I'm staying in third person view, let's get to Reno. We're going into Kabuki. It is, what time is it? 7:15 PM. Whoa, nearly missed my turn. Oh god, don't go into another river. It's the same river, probably. Oh. Ooh, that was a very, mind the barriers. Oh, we're not supposed to be on the pavement, are we? Are they going to turn a blind eye? I'll get straight back onto the road as soon as I can. Even this tiny little gap here will do. There we go. Yeah, I really don't want to go into any rivers anymore. It has been illuminating because now I know what happens if I damage a vehicle. It gets repaired. It takes time for it to get repaired, but it gets repaired, and that's all that really matters. I need to deviate now and go through here. Whoa. Yes, I feel much safer. I won't give up on first person view. That was just an unfortunate accident which occurred when I went across a junction without thinking that traffic could have been coming the other way at that point, and there was big traffic coming the other way at that point. And we're there. We've reached... Woo! This is where we are at. 80 metres above us. Okay. I think I'll park up. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to park on the pavement. It just feels safer than leaving my bike on the road there. And something is going down across the road, which I don't feel I can necessarily avoid. What is this? A Bombus drone. It has no affiliation. Oh, I don't know, maybe I can avoid it. Is that all this is? A couple of drones? Where's the second one? There were 2 yellow circles showing up and now I can only see one. No. Discretion is the better part of valour here. I'm going to leave that and get on with what I came for. Ugh. It's knowing when to resist, isn't it? Because you're constantly presented with these opportunities to intervene in situations that realistically do you need to intervene with. Oh no, this is sleek. I like this. This is luxurious. The materials of this place look very expensive. This is a higher class of drinking establishment. And Reno is just over there. But before I before I take you in, Reno, I'm just going to look around at this. I like the strategic lighting that we've got here. These wall panels. I also like the fact that by looking around, I'm picking stuff up, even if it's only Bounce Back Mark III. All worth having. That game will ruin your phone. This is what happened last time. This is what you did last time. You rage quit, didn't you? And you threw it on a hard surface, and you know what happened then. Yes, I know, but I'm just saying, if you can't look after your things like you should, then maybe you shouldn't be playing that game on your phone. You think on that now, okay? Good. Keep an eye on her, please. Thanks. This is very, very swish. This gentleman's going somewhere with his case, into which he's packed all that stuff, which I'm now going to take, thank you. I feel so bad about this. These people, they've worked hard to earn their brosifale, and then I just come along and take it. Look at the sheen on the finish on this material. The upholstery of these long couches. That is jaw-dropping. His jaw's dropped, look. And his has been dropped forever. He can't remember the last time it wasn't. Did you see that NPC there? Do you see what she did? Her drink was getting towards the bottom and she swished it. She moved it round in her hand. The detail in this game. Ah, it's better. Fish tank? Is it fish? It may not be. I don't think it is. Shall we go and talk to this lady, because she's been waiting for a while? I mean, I could just spend forever, though, looking around places like this, because the amount of granular detail in it, it's just astonishing. Even the ceiling, even the roof, the way it opens up so that you can see the neon displays above you. Okay. I'm going to go talk to her. I don't know you at all, so forgive me if I scan you. And that, whatever it is that you have... What did I do? Reno says, what the is this? What did I do? What did I do? Weapon.
Oh, mistake.
Oh no! This is not good. Oh, there are civilians around! I'm sorry about this. It was for your own good. I just don't know what happened there. I mean, Nix did say that they were twitchy, these people. Oh, okay, so I can jack into this. I will do this. Oh, okay. So it's an access point with some bonuses to be had. Eurodollars, quick hacks. I will have a look at this. I'll be back with you in a second when I've worked it out. Okay, I think I've got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, E9, E9. I only got the first two, didn't get the last one. Not sure why. Maybe it's not possible to do all three. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's as good as it was. Also, I want to use this. I'm not going anywhere till I've looked at what's on it. Files are on it. Cache coordinates. Collect the goods from the stash, it says in the instructions on the side. Clarity. During inventory of the Clovis Street warehouse, they found equipment from the 2020s. No one has any idea how it came into company possession. There's no accompanying documentation. Pretty weird, right? Scan and copy these discs, then destroy the originals, and I expect discretion. You could stumble into something valuable in there. Holly Fry, Director of Technology, Hardwire Limited. And these were the results of the scan. Malware detected. Threat level highest. Those are the signatures. Recommended action. Immediately sever link between computer and network. Wow. And copied message. Holly, I scanned the disks, but unfortunately the data were completely corrupted. I've ordered to have them destroyed per your request. Regards, Clarity. All clarity. That was not clarity at all, was it? That was obfuscation. You were up to something. Naughty. Still, don't worry about it now, because, well, you know, don't worry about it now. Look, everybody, it's over. Would you stop cowering behind there and start serving people again? Look, everyone's tense and nervous. Everyone in the entire place is cringing. I feel so bad. I need to get out of this place. I'm so sorry. That's probably my membership card revoked now, isn't it? I have to go somewhere else and end up at the Afterlife. Rubbing shoulders with Rogue. I have to go below where I am to get to the goods from the stash. I don't think that's too far to jump. I think that's okay. That was alright. That was good. And it's only 25 metres away. It's 20 metres away. This is also an interesting area. Look at the constant data streams on these holographic displays. You can tell there's a lot of corporate business goes on around here, can't you? Wow, there's a tree there. They've brought greenery into the area, haven't they, to try and humanise it and soften the huge amount of technology that's being used in this area. How do you feel about the attempt to improve the decor of this place?
No, I'm just fine. Thanks.
You liked it the way it was before, I understand, okay. And you, sir? I don't want your food. I've tried it, honestly. I can still have memories of it from last time. I will... He's on his phone. These two are... Oh, is this going well or badly? I can't decide. How's it going?
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
Not the sun, because it's 8:09 PM. That's gone down now.
I don't know you, so let's keep it that way.
Oh, honestly, sometimes the level of friendliness is just so heartwarming. Do you know the day I've had? Do you know what happened to my bike on the way here? Honestly, they have no feeling for human beings, do they?
What do you want, friend?
Just want a bit of compassion, you know, a bit of understanding. Is it too much to ask? I was going to speak to you, but you just wiped your nose, so I'm not sure I will now.
What? You want a new friend?
Kind of, actually. It's funny you should mention that. I do miss Jackie. I do. Let's open the stash. Where's the stash? There it is. It's been hidden in the corner. What the heck is it? It's just another suitcase. Containing...
Oh, fuck. Zetatech XPR. Gotta be like 50 years old.
Least that. Had one, you know. Top of the line back in the day.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take it. And I've got to then take the book of spells and do what with it? Give it to Nyx, presumably. Spellbook read message. Open shard menu to decrypt the book of spells. Optional. Crack security. That's a heck of a lot of code. I would like to crack this security. Oh, it's another one. Okay, let's see if I can do better with this one. I'll have a look at it. Back with you in a second. Okay, here I go. I think I've got it this time. I hope to do better with this one than I did with the last one. And then there, and then there, and then there. No, I've only got the last two. I've got the most expensive of the two. Never mind. It's better than not having a go at all. If I'm failing, I'm failing. Please, in the comments, don't spend time telling me what the correct solutions were for these things, because they're history. I can't repeat it to retry it and do better. You see, the reason I'm saying this, it literally isn't worth you telling me what the solution was in the comments, if you have one. I'm happy enough that I've got something from it at this stage. That will do for me now. We did, however, unlock the spellbook. 12/12/2021. BBS rumour mills actually churned out some truth that Zetatech Fort is an Alcatraz, modified pit bulls at each entry port, speed traps and see ya at access points. Soon as I stepped foot in their net, they set flatline on my. Nice try, Zeta, but a little aardvark and killer 6 combo meal did away with that. But for real, it wasn't easy. My trusty Alicia was smoking like a flare gun by the end of it, but I got the job done. Don't believe me? Check it yourself. I left a little note at the top of Zeta's fortress where their logo used to be. Spider Murphy was here. Okay, so this was the break-in that took stuff out of the fortress. And then 6/13/2022. Oh, he actually did it. Bartmoss unleashed data crash. Whole nets falling apart before my very eyes. Data fusing together, fortresses melting like ice cream, ones and zeros flooding the information highway, global stock markets losing its... Dow Jones dropped by hundreds in a single hour, Kang Tao's CEO committed suicide, net watches running around like a headless chicken. Holy! Say goodbye to the old order, death to corpse, woo! And then 7/5/2023, a lot later. Bartmoss was wrong. Everyone was wrong. The net was a mirror held up to our thoughts and dreams, our lives. Bartmoss took it and shattered it into pieces, thinking that would be enough. But as it happens, you can still see your reflection in every shattered piece of glass. Now instead of one mirror, we have thousands of them. Every corps, government, gang now has their own net that they rule with an iron fist, with no regulation, no accountability. Surveillance hasn't disappeared. In the hands of those who govern us, it's only gotten worse. They're like modern day fates with optic cables of our lives wrapped around their chrome fingers, ready to be cut at a moment's notice. They hear our frustrations, they look upon our futile rebellion, and they laugh. They laugh so hard, the whole world trembles at its very core. Wow. That was profound. We've got to go back to Nick's. We've got to go back to Nick's. I need to leave this place. Spangly as it is, and it really is an epitome of high-techness. I mean, you can't trust your eyes for what's real and what's not. You're surrounded by it. And I love this staircase. That's a great effect. That's very good. Where did I leave my bike? I can't remember. I'm going to summon it. This will be a useful test of my bike to see whether it turns up. It's over there. Which way are you facing, bike? You want me to go this way? That's good, because I need to go this way. Let's go back to see Nick's. That's an interesting loading screen. Doesn't usually do that. Why did he do that? It's been a day for weird things happening. I need a better view of my bike than that. That'll do. Can I pull away a bit? That's more like it. Round that corner, mind the trees. You've only just had your bike back from being mended. So, what's Nick's gonna... That was nice. Bit of air there. What's Nick's gonna make of this, I wonder? And clarity. Far from it. Everyone's got an angle. Hasn't everyone got an angle in this game? You begin to... There's the guys from Netwatch still on the corner, still trying to work out what's going on. You begin to work out everyone in this game's got an angle, and it's so depressing that is the case. Because they're not telling you the truth about what it is they want from this. They give you a version of the truth. They tell you what they are prepared for you to know, and no more. And sometimes they just outright lie to you. Whoa! No! No! I can't believe this. I literally can't believe this. Not twice in one episode. How can the same thing happen twice in one episode? Oh God. Now I smell of it too. I've been swimming in this foul, whatever you want to call it. Blech. Is that a ladder? That was really thoughtful. Someone put that ladder there for me. Oh God. Well, at least the bike's all right. Let's look on the bright side. Stairs. Trip over a bottle now and break my neck on the way back up here. Come to me, bike. Come on. Where are you? There you are. It says, I'm over here. Cross the road if you dare. Given the luck you're having today, I dare you to cross the road and get on me. Oh, heaven. I can't believe it. Honestly, I'm so sorry. I just took the corner too quickly. I didn't brake. I was just talking about the fact everyone's got an angle in the game. Shall we return to that? It is depressing. It counters your intentions to try to do the right thing, because you're thwarted quite often. You can't do the right thing because other people won't let you do the right thing. You dried out yet? You're going to stink to high heaven. You'll need a shower when you get home. If you ever get home. Right, I've got to go back down to the Afterlife. I'm going to do it the way I did it last time. It worked quite successfully. I shall park here. I shall leave my bike. I'll let the evening breeze get rid of some of the stench of the mucky river. I need a tactic here, don't I? Return to Nick's. He said he'd pay me twice what the normal payment was for doing this job, and I think I'm now beginning to understand why. This thing's a gold mine I'm carrying here. Yeah, it is. What do you think? How do you think I should... Let me ask this guy, because he's so friendly. How do you think I should approach this latest meeting? Perhaps not so friendly. The eyes give it away. Stand aside, it's me again. Thanks. The door's open already, by the way. You could shut the door. That would make it a lot harder for people to get in who weren't supposed to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Get you anything?
Claire, if it will make you happy, I'll have a drink.
Definitely go for a drink.
Tough day.
Very.
So, what'll it be?
You wouldn't believe how tough it's been. Only one drink will do, and it's going to be a Jackie Wells. Give it me. Thank you so much. Twice. And once I crashed the bike, complaining that it was hard to ride in first person view. But no, that wasn't enough, was it? Fate said, you shall crash it in third person view. Right now, this is Nick's. What do you want to do with this stuff? I'm nervous about even giving you this information.
So, you got the book?
I did buy the book. Well, I say buy it. There was no exchange of eddies. There was an exchange of gunfire on my part.
You got my eddies?
As I says, V, I am a serious man.
Yes.
Amount is agreed. All yours.
Okay. Oh, now then. That's interesting. That's never happened before. I can actually refuse his offer because I know what's in the tablet now. I think it's dynamite, the stuff that's in there. And I'm qualified to do this. I'm on level 9, I can do it. Should we do it and see what happens? What's the worst that could happen? I could lose the entire thing and get not paid at all, but at least we've had a warm-up before we go on to do the Judy and Evelyn thing. Let's do it and see.
Hold on. The tablet's worth heaps more. I know that, and you know that.
Maybe it is, but I offered you a price and you accepted it.
Uh-oh.
Any contract can be declared null and void when a party thereto is proven to have acted in bad faith.
Ooh.
Alright, have it your way. You are hereby awarded a bonus.
Yes.
Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
V, word of advice. Don't pull shit like that with me. Just don't.
22,000 eddies? I should barter more often. 22,000 eddies and we've completed the job, Spellbound. Oh. Right, I'm going to pause there and pop to get some more orange because I've consumed, well, almost. That's how much is left. That's not going to last me. Before we start the next bit, which is going to be returning to the Judy and Evelyn quest. Back with you in a second. Okay, I'm back. I have refilled my orange squash container. It's very weak orange squash. I don't have it very strong. It's purely the hydration I need. It was a very humid run this morning. Very much so. Now then, we need to change destinations here. And what I'm going to do in the journal is to set us back on the track of Evelyn Parker and Judy's quest. So Disasterpiece is the next part of this. This is where we need to go to talk to Wakako and ask her what she knows about XBDs with the Death's Head Moth. Here's Johnny's take on this, always fun to read. Every city's got its shady neighbourhoods and no-go zones. Stepping into these areas in Night City is like wading into the abyss and feeling it stare back through your soul. Anyone with an ounce of sense avoids these haunts altogether. Your average gonks usually seen limping out, bleeding from one or more places. And UV, just make sure you come out intact. Oh, Johnny's worried about UV. That's good. Now the other thing is on the map, when you select that quest, it doesn't put a line in saying this is how you get there. So what I've got to do is remember where Jig Street is, which is over here. That's right. That is Wakako Akada. And now we have a route that we can take to get there, which is good. Excellent. I also now need to leave the bar before the bar leaves me. It's quite hard finding your way out of this place sometimes. It's a myriad of little cubby holes. Here we go. It's this way. There we go. And we're out. That guy's disappeared that was guarding the tarot. Perhaps he doesn't need to guard it anymore. Now I've discovered its secret. Now we have been to see Wakako recently when we went with Takamura, but that was about finding out information to do with the route of the procession where Hanako Arasaka is going to be involved. I need my bike. Yes, you. Come on, Archie. Come on. Where are you? You're taking your time. You're waiting on the corner. You're waiting on the corner. Why could you not come round the corner to me? Why have you got to wait all the way round here? I don't think that's proximate at all. That's where I left you, but that's not where I was standing. Get on. Right. Oh, that's a hairy little manoeuvre. That was so rude. What was I doing that was so awful there that you felt you needed to do that? I am outraged. I feel a letter to the Times coming on. I'm so disgruntled by the state of driving. Okay. He says, man who's ended up in a river twice. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Now this is going to be a completely different kettle of fish. We're going to... Whoa! These roads are so slippery. Careful, man, that's a police car. What are you thinking? The standard of your driving in this episode has not been exemplary. This is going to be a completely different kettle of fish. We're going to need our wits about us, I think, with Wakako. I will park up, as I usually do, in my spot at the entrance to Jig Street. And we'll go in there. This time I have nobody with me. It's all going to be down to me. There's no Takamura to run interference for me. Oh, she's still telling him off. That poor guy. Either that or she's caught him there again, because that's the second time that's happened. He didn't learn, did he? He went back for more. Thankfully, she had not run out of expletives. Right. I want information about how I can find out where these XBDs are being made. That's the thing we must leave this room with. Let's go.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
I do. There's only one thing I want to know. Well, no, I know two things. I'll ask you how things are.
How's things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
What? No, never.
In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Well, here's the thing. I've kept Judy waiting so long now, we've got to get to the bottom of this. So...
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing. A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Alright, what have we got into here? I need to know... Well, I need to know who makes them. That's the thing to start with, I think, here.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain.
Oh dear.
Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be...
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
You missed which? The thing is, I need to know, though. So, the only option I've got here now is to ask her to get me one of these things.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Of course you have.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wacko.
It's going to be quite hard to narrow them down from that description of the shop, because they're all like that. Visit the sex shop on Jig Street? Okay. Oh, not that one! Oh, gold! You're not sending me back in there again. Oh.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
You keep saying that. All right. She's still there taking pictures of those. I think it's her hobby. She should get out more. Right, so what am I gonna... I'm looking... Is he gonna sell me one? No, let's ask him... Let's specifically ask him for the type I'm looking for.
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street. Has a whole lot of peculiar flicks.
Okay.
And I mean peculiar.
So that's it. Now it says find the XBD dealer on Jig Street. I will go there. I'm being sent from pillar to post here. Wakako sent me here. He's sending me somewhere else. Am I getting the runaround? Oi. This place. I can see why people don't come out of here in one piece. Is it on the level I'm at, or is it a level lower down? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's that guy that we've gone past before.
Looking for something raw, untouched. Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge? Want something that'll floor me, really scramble the neurons.
We've got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations. No. I mean something like, well, you know, fetishes. No, come on, you know what I mean? No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds? I want to know what it's like to kill somebody.
Oh, wow.
See, wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher.
Oh no, I think you've satisfied his need. His spontaneous craving has been sorted. I'd like to know what else it is you're selling, because we stood back for that conversation so that it didn't stop.
What have you got?
Virtues?
Any special kind?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Those who know don't need to ask.
Right, we're going to have to go straight for this because he's fencing with us.
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
I'm not going to go with the cops don't go out alone round here, which is probably very true, but I'm going to go straight for the... What it is we want from you is this.
Give me the best of the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
It's going to cost you too, because I want some answers before we do that sort of business.
Where do you get these scrolls?
People that make these, obsessed with privacy.
Not helpful.
Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive, talking to you.
Basically what Wakako said, that you don't ask questions. Everybody seems to be separated from everybody else. There's a safe distancing thing here, isn't there? I mean, maybe he's going to say he's not a connoisseur.
I'm no connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
Yeah, he didn't
All
believe
you
that.
need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies, you can pick one. Parse it, and I won't care a hair.
And we don't get any money off?
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Jeepers creepers. We got nowhere with this guy. So essentially we're going to have to look in his catalogue.
Got anything that might interest me?
And hope, there it is, it's highlighted already. That's a deep-fried death's head moth. XBD. That's what we need to buy. And then presumably the idea is we can discern from that where it was that it was made.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
And we're back to Judy. Oh, I hope she's still speaking to me. It's been so long. I hope she had the sense to nip out and get some food. Because it's alright being stuck in a van like that, but, you know. And I've been out of touch with her too. I could have at least sent her a text. Or called her. I am not entirely sure Judy and I are going to get along in this next section. Well, she's there, and that's where we parked our van when we turned up, and there's my bike. I'm coming, Judy. It's fine. Hop in, she says. Well, she's speaking to me at least. Hey, how are you?
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one too.
So we're jumping straight into watching this brain dance.
Ready when you are.
She can do this portably. Apparently she can.
Describe what you see. Might catch something.
Alright, so we're actually going into a brain dance. Let's let it play through the first time and see what happens. Someone being dragged against their will into what looks like a brain dance facility type thing. That didn't sound like Evelyn. It doesn't even sound like a woman. Why can't I see the faces of these people? Uh-oh. Okay. It did not end well for whoever that person was. That was the end of it. Right, let's get into editing mode.
Editing mode's good to go.
I'm in editing mode, thank you. I'm going to dig, I'm going to rewind. I'm going to go right to the start. And we'll do it in chronological order in the visual layer to start with. Because we've also got thermal layer and auditory layer to play with. Right, now we can move around here. This is the first of the bright areas, so we will pause and go wandering.
Ordered recently.
What is it? It's a pizza? That's significant for some reason or other.
Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
Okay, that's removed the first of the bright areas from the Braindance timeline. So let's resume. That's the guy, it was a guy, being dragged to the chair. And we're entering the second one, so let's pause that too.
Electric corp patch in the coveralls.
Okay, I don't quite understand what the significance of that is. It's very dark in here. That's gone. That bright area is gone. That's all we were meant to find there. Let's continue. I'm guessing we're going to get clues from all three of these. Hold it.
Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs?
And also on that table there is a cup.
Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Bucket slice.
Bucket
Coffee was
slice.
cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing bucket slice regularly. Which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
Okay.
DC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Bucket Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
I don't know. Analyse the brain dance and find out where it was recorded has disappeared. Exit the brain dance when ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm still looking at stuff. This is a cardboard box. Okay. I want to go to the...
Christ, it's hot.
Thermal
readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
There's various things in here which are quite hot, according to the thermal there. Not just the people. But nothing showed up on the thermal there. So let's drop down to the audio layer. There is audio. There is audio. There are two audio sources. One of them's actually identifiable. Let's go listen to it. And play. What is it we're hearing? That's coming from an adjacent room. That's not a sound that's coming from in here. Does this one have anything on it either? It might do. It kind of glitched in and out there, didn't it? Being able to listen to. Okay. There are no bright areas on this, which could indicate there's nothing of great significance on it, but it exists and has content. So I just wanted to be sure. Alright, I think we can exit the brain dance.
Here we go. Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
I think that's enough. I think we did well there. And we're back in the vehicle.
We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, she looks like she's expecting me to ride with her. Let's do it.
Let's get going.
On our way.
Judy's a very stylistic person, isn't she? She's got a particular look that she aims for.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
How so? Who is she that's special to them?
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also's got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Yeah, she's still very protective of her, isn't she? I do like the way Judy is portrayed in this game. She is very independent-minded. She's quite rebellious. She's got this sort of punk look to her. And also, she's got various things. These tattoos on her are intriguing. I want to say that is a song lyric. I think it might be a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. I think. I'd have to check and see which one it was. But the sort of aesthetic that she's gone for is very purposeful. And the hairstyle thing, the asymmetric cut to it, it is like a rebellious thing, isn't it? She's such an individual. She knows her own mind, and yet it's fragile in a way. Evelyn is a big part of who Judy is at the moment. Without Evelyn, I don't know. I don't know who she is exactly. I'm beginning to wonder now how long they've been together, how long they've known each other. They're clearly on the same page, and yet there's an element of mystery to what happened to Evelyn that even Judy did not feel part of. It wasn't shared with her. I just don't know, I keep musing about her. She's got this subtle way of changing her body posture, her expression, the intonation in her voice, even the sort of furrowing of her brow. Her demeanour switches from one to the other. She's friendly one minute and antagonistic the next. And she seems quite sceptical as well. But also she's an expert in what she does. So she's got that confidence. And we've arrived.
And here we are.
Okay. And?
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
Okay, Judy Alvarez incoming call. Right, we've got a call. I'm going to say it won't be safe in there, because I don't think it will.
It's not going to be pretty in there.
So, if you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
See what I mean? She's a determined individual, and this is about Evelyn. Nothing is going to keep her from going in there, so I might as well accept that fact.
Alright, going in.
I am going in. Right, I paused there for a second just to find out how heavy I was, because I still haven't been near a place where I could get rid of excess weaponry that I've picked up. I will have to keep an eye on that, I think. Right, let's move. Judy is staying in the van, wisely, for the moment, while she does her research. I am going to try and go in here. I can't. Use technical ability 9 out of 12. I am on level 9. I need to be on level 12. And that's not impossible, because we've got 3 points. We have 3 ability points we could spend. I'm going to spend them and boost that to 12. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. That's the reason I've been saving them, just for these rainy days. Let's go in. We're in. There's a camera on the wall, which I'll take control of, which gives me 3 views. This is the one literally just outside, and I couldn't see any of this. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just 4 of you? I think it might be. That's where I am. I'm over there, skulking in the corner, looking this way towards the camera. 4. It seems to be 4. This building has a lot of openings in it, but it's not revealing anything else. So let's go to the second camera position. We have a guy on the catwalk inside the factory. I have various explosive things. It's quite cluttered in here. This is going to be one heck of a place if this degenerates into a firefight. Is there a 3rd level to it? No, I don't think there is. Next camera, please. Is that it? I think that might be it. This is a different view of the same area. Oh no, wait a minute. 6 people. That's 6 so far. This place looks huge. There has to be more than 6. There can't just be 6 of them. Right. Get me back to... I don't feel very safe there. Am I safe there? Jump out of camera view. It's literally showing 6. I don't want to force that one open. I can't anyway because I don't have the body for it. So I could take on the 4 who are outside. And then... or do I take on the ones who are inside first? Do you know what? I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try that. If I... Is it safer to be over here, behind this lot? If they find my location, which they will do, I'm not going to have long. Give me camera control. And I think I'm going to... Is that the right camera? Is that the wrong camera? No, that's the right camera. I think I'm going to take these 2 out first. Let's go. Is that enough to finish her off? Yes. Is that enough to finish you off? No. Yes. Right, give me the outside camera network. Now, we'll overheat you people. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one gone? I've lost one. Drop out. Let's get away from here. Get a weapon. Make sure it's loaded. If I distance myself sufficiently, will they lose interest in me? I'm not sure whether they will or not. It can be hard to tell. So, there's a policeman over there. You're no use at all. He's no use whatsoever. He doesn't even know what it is I'm doing at the moment. He's just too busy patrolling and looking for lost cats. I've got a cat. It's not lost. I've adopted it. I can climb up there? That could be useful. Ouch. I've just set myself on fire. That was not so clever. I'm an accident-strewn person today. Anything that can go wrong is going wrong. Alright, now we do need to be a little careful here. I have no idea where I am.
I know where he is. No.
Do you? Do you really? You think you know where I am, you mean? I mean, I could take him out, couldn't I? I think I probably could. So let's do that. Take one of those and take one of those. Actually, it's a female. I thought it was a guy who was standing there. Gone. Tracing location again. So, oh, there's one over there.
I know where he is.
How did you get up there? He's going to know where I am in a second. I don't have line of sight to... Yes, I do. I'm just going to pop straight into overheat because... I mean, I could still... no point. No point tagging him now. He's going to be dead. Gone. Not gone. Gone. There we are. Okay, not bad so far. Oh, here's another one. They're coming out of the bowels of the place now. If I can take them one at a time like this, now I got rid of a big group, that's pretty good. I'm tending to use 2 overheats rather than 1 because sometimes 1 doesn't do the job, and I'd rather not be caught wanting. When it's only 1 person you're dealing with, you can afford to use 2. It just kind of makes it a more certain prospect. My location is still being traced, which could bring more of them down on me, I suppose. So maybe this isn't a bad place to be. I could take camera control again and just see if anyone else is skulking about inside there. Outside is pretty much a place of the dead. Inside is fairly quiet now. Not a lot of movement. This is what we... Whoa, here we go. This is why we do this. I'm just going to overheat you straight away. And while that's biting, have another one. And I think you're gone. A very, very skillful death dance you did there. Or incapacity dance, I suppose I should call it, because you're not truly left us, have you? Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Let's do a little more exploring of this way. I suppose I really should have scanned in here, but there was nothing to see when I scanned in here. However, there is over this side. The TV is playing over here. Someone was on guard duty and watching TV at the same time. And put your gun down. Probably not the most sensible of things you ever did. We've read that one, 75 Years of Cyberware. I'll take it because it stops us reading it again. I may as well have that because I can always scrap it, sell it off, use it, and we have a laptop, which I will jack into. Alright, now I didn't do too well on the first 2 of these, so let me have a go at this one. Back with you in a second. Okay, I think I've got it. Here we go. Yes! This time we did. Excellent. Very good, very good. However, I haven't finished using this laptop. Oh, we can open the gate, which is open, and the surveillance system is online. I don't mind that, actually. I'm quite happy with that. There is a message, however. Tip-off. From Ivan to Slav for Life. Someone on Jig asked about our studio, so either we're about to get nominated for an award or get robbed. Uh-oh. That's not good. And Slav replies to Ivan, peeps are asking because we got good. Word's out and it's spreading. It was just a matter of time. And if they want to rob us, they can go ahead. I'd like to see them try. And Ivan replied, we should at least double the guards outside so we don't get people coming for autographs. Autographs. Hey, yes, doesn't it? Violence in the Badlands has been a thing for a while now. What else do we have up here? Not a great deal. I think it is now safe for us to descend to the lower level. I will do this just by stepping off the edge. Judy has not yet joined me, which is a tad concerning. Maybe she's still busy doing her ministrations. There are various little rooms here. I'll pick this stuff up. It's not consequential in any way. But it's good to know it's here. I can open that. I can open that. That would have been a good vantage point from which to have taken cover, wouldn't it? If I was shooting to that high level. Okay, the things you find out afterwards, huh? This one too? It really would. Okay. I will explore the far reaches of this area, but I don't think I was about to say there were anything worth having, and then there was something worth having. That's the reward we get for not being linear. So many bodies, and I'm responsible for them all. That door will open, and I'm not intending to open it yet, because I'd rather clean up outside first. It's not exactly the most important thing, cleaning up outside. But... hello? Alright, that's okay. I'll take camera control myself at this point, and look to see where they're coming from. They've been alerted, so from which direction are they going to arrive? Probably hadn't better stay around there too long. Well, they're not coming on that camera. And there's no one coming on that camera. So I'm feeling pretty secure just for the moment. I mean, I've got my gun out because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get through this without some sort of firefight. This place is going to be very heavily defended. Right, I've had it with that camera now. That particular one can go.
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm fine, Judy.
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
I have got time to creep around though. That's the whole thing. Just got to be a little bit careful. Now, the very first thing showing up is the other side of where I am here. We'll take all those things.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec.
Excellent. Really. Will do. That is truly excellent work, Judy. Your timing is perfect. And we are in a bounded area now that we have to search. I predict that scan is going to be largely unrevealing. And so it proved to be. Basically, it's a factory come warehouse. Hi. I need to just watch my weight. 93 out of 200, it's fine. I noticed it was low. I probably won't have an issue with having to pick all these things up during the course of this. I hope that's the case. One can never be sure. However, okay, so we'll now have a quick take control of this camera. And we'll look to see if the network has got any bigger. No, it's just those two cameras, minus the one outside now because I took care of that one. Alright. Alright. Find access to the lower levels, Judy said. She has the blueprint, she knows the way. I wish I did, Judy. Well, that looks like that might go down to lower levels. Would be my thinky thoughtage. I also wonder whether it is possible to... Is there anywhere I've missed down here? I don't want to rush this because that looked like it should be a case that I should be able to open, but could not. Yeah, I've been there. Okay. This is a red door, which generally means it will not be able to be opened, which is alright, because it goes outside, I think. And I don't want to be outside, I want to be on the lower levels. So, with that said... Easy now, easy. We'll take those. This could be that very door. But this one has to be forced open. I do have double jump. That's a very good point. Thank you for reminding me. It gives me a different viewpoint for this room. Also ladder. Hello, ladder. It'll be my pleasure. Quite what I've gained by doing so, I'm not certain. Well, a few more resources, always worth having. Thank you. Eek. This is quite a small area. I have to snug down to get into it. And there was nothing worth having for doing that. But hey, it was fun. Now I'll stand up again. And we'll continue towards that corner where I saw that. It's okay, the camera's spooking me out now. The only problem I can see with the cameras is that they could be alerting people in other parts of the building to where I am. It says there's still one more. I'm not terribly worried because it can't pick me up from where it is, so that's alright. That's okay. Here we go again. This time the camera did pick me up. Now it won't pick me up anymore. However, they do know I'm here and they know I'm on the way, and I've got to go down here.
Found a way down. You see my position?
I do.
Yep, be there in a sec.
I do have found a way down. You want me to wait for you? How long do you think I'm going to wait? Judy, get down here. This is the lower levels. You told me to find the lower levels. I'll take that. I'll take those. Where is she? Judy, come on. She's not showing up on my minimap. Oh, I don't like this. Steady. Hey, there you are.
We need to get to level -2. Bet
Okay.
that's where they're keeping her.
Good old blueprints, huh? I really do think we should be scanning this area. What's that? That's a dumpster. That's alright. No cameras. That's good. We have no cameras. We're meant to go that way, but there is an extra bit of corridor here. Oh, hello. We have a body. What happened to you? I'm guessing you were an XBD and you were, well, worn up and thrown away. We also have a lift, and I cannot use it because I don't have an access shard.
That shirt. I know it.
What shirt? What are we looking at? Talk to me. What have you seen, Judy? Oh, this shirt. Oh, heaven.
Evelyn's?
Without a doubt.
That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. I need some spray paint to calm me down, because I can be creative and spray things and release my inner emotions by doing so. I don't like this one little bit. Where are security cameras when you need them? I was about to say, there are security cameras when you need them. Give me control of that one. Alright, this is a different area. Hello. Ping. 3 new cameras. The advantage of having destroyed the old one. Nearly missed that guy sitting at the desk the other side. Is that it for this room? I think it is. Just the two of you. Next, please. 2 more. Are they the 2 that were in the other room? Yes, they are. She's standing, he's sitting. That's 4. And we're only on the second of 3 cameras. Next camera. This is a similar view of both areas combined. Alright, so my thoughts are that my best attack camera is this one followed by this one. No. That guy's so hard to get to. I'll do these 2 first, I think. Here we go. Overheat 1. Overheat 2. Change camera. And overheat 3. And overheat 4. Go. Let's see what happens to you 2 first. Both dead. Good. Go back to this camera. He's not. Give him another one quickly. Gotcha just before you disappeared. Nice. However, location is being traced. Warning says detected. We may have company. From where? Judy is pulling a weapon out. Let's get ourselves some cover here, Judy. It's not great cover, is it? It's not very deep.
We find you one way or another.
I have a door here. Judy, come out this way.
Did it.
You think it's over? I don't think it is. Can you not see what I can see there? Someone on the minimap is scanning. I need access to that camera again. I need it before they come this way. I really don't want to have to use my weapon if I can help it.
Over here.
Okay. Right. So we don't have much choice now.
One way or another.
They're going to come looking. Here they come. Here they come. Take that. And take another one. Sufficient or not sufficient? Yes, it is. Good. Done with. Don't fire your weapon, Judy. It's still tracing the location. It's still going to alert other people. I mean, I really think... Yep. I just want camera control. And then I'm going to back up a bit. Alright. What's to see now in the old locations? Yes, there we go. You are to be seen. And you're down. Good. Any more for any more? Oh, gosh. Yes, there is. There's so many of them. No, I don't want to ping him. I want to overheat him. Why do I want to ping him for goodness sake? Right, let's try that again, shall we? Get hot. Has it done the job? Has it done the job? Has it not? I think it may have. He's gone. Very good. However, our location is still being traced. I don't see any more. I'm going to have to drop out before it gets to full tracing so that we can just be ready with a weapon if we need to be. I think we have it. Drop out. You okay? Where's Judy going? What was that all about? Judy, be calm. I'm not seeing anything.
It's over.
You say this, but I just don't think it is. I honestly don't think it is. I'll take control of the camera one more time. If I can find it, that is. I hear voices. We've not got rid of them all. Here we go. That doorway over there was pretty darn popular a moment ago. No one on that camera view. And no one on that camera view, which is in the corner, so it's got only a 90-degree angle to show us anything anyway. Okay, that's the best the cameras can do. I fear we have no option now but to try and move forward slightly.
All clear. Hallway on your left.
Uh-huh.
Get moving, V.
Yes, yes. However...
It's over.
Okay, we have contact. We have contact. Guessing they're in this room here. I mean, I can't be sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's one. If I can get rid of them without having to use a weapon, the more I can, the better, the happier I am. 21 street cred. Netrunner experience points are going up like nobody's business because we're doing so much of this killing or disabling, dismantling, whatever it is you want to call it, discombobulating.
Still standing.
However, location tracing is still underway. Yeah, that looks suspicious to me. Camera? Try that one. Show me. No, it's pretty much the same scene. The same writhing bodies. The same people wishing they'd stayed in bed. But no, you had to come to work, didn't you? And now look at you. Take the extra day off, Harry, your wife said. Did you listen? No. Don't go in, Florence. You know you're not well. They won't thank you for it.
Get out of sight.
Okay. I don't think this camera's on our side anymore. I think that camera can leave the game.
Careful, they heard something.
Probably. My hope is they've got to come through that doorway. I can always initiate an overload on that thing. The generator, should they do that. Come on, Judy. We can't stay here all day. Well, we could, but we won't. Why could I not see the faces of the people in that XBD? They were deliberately blocked, their faces, so that they couldn't be identified. That's why I couldn't see them. But they've got to be pretty sophisticated netrunners. Or one of them had to be, at least, to do that. Before we go too far down here, I may never come back this way. I have bodies. It's alright. It's okay. Oh, just do a bit of looting. And a quick look around in here, because there are things. I'm glad I came back. There's a computer here for a start, which I'm not sure I can. Yes, I can jack into, and I can use. This control room is extremely busy. Shard. I just found a shard. Chemicals the Invisible Killer. Already seen it. Already read that one. Never mind. Drug production station. Well, there's a thing. Freezer? Freezer. Right, let's have a look at this computer on the desk here. Hang on. What are they? Oh, a whole box full of black brain dances. Ready for shipping. Ready to be shipped to distributors throughout Night City. Ouchie. You're bad people. I'll take your broken machete because of that. And I'll come back here and jack into this computer. Alright, it's another code. I'll try and work it out. Back with you in a second. Okay, I think I've got it. Here we go. Let's see, 55, E9. Yes! What a childish delight I get from doing that. I shouldn't really, because it's just local network. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to turn that off because I'm using it half the time. And I'm quite happy for them to use it, actually, because it tends to bring them towards my location in a quite satisfying way. Just, automatically turning it off, maybe not always the best thing to do. I can use my technical ability to open this storeroom door. I don't know what's in it, mind. Was it... What was the point of opening that? Oh, because of that box. $1,000 I take it all back. Steady. Very steady. We have a camera, which I'll take control of. 2 views. This one we're okay with. This one there's Judy. Even more okay with. That's alright, that's good. So I'm happy to walk into here and do some scanning. It's very dark in here, I was about to say. You okay? Stick with it, we're doing well. Yeah, we've seen that, we've been there, we've done that. Let's continue this way. Do you know what I have done wrong here? I've missed a tarot.
Looks like snuffs are only the tip of the iceberg.
What sort of room is this? I've just actually blundered into, well, some more Eurodollars. Never say no. And did I spy a shard? I did spy a shard. And this one is one we haven't read. Get high at home. Read it. These days, when the police have so much more to worry about than whether the kids are smoking special cigarettes, when designer drugs can be bought on any corner, we say, back to the basics. Why line producers and dealers' pockets when you can make your own concoctions in the comfort of your own garage? In the following chapters, we'll give you quick, easy-to-follow recipes for your favourite boosters. It's fun. Oh, good Lord above. I mean, it's what you'd expect to find, isn't it? What's in this back room? Why did those drums scan?
Smells like propylmethionine. Must be cooking RPM here.
Johnny.
RPM. Used to sprinkle it on my breakfast.
Okay, thank you for that terrific insight into the complexities of the drugs market in this game. Oh, this place. It is just...
Get out of sight.
Okay. It's a camera, don't worry. I'm going to take that one out, actually, because we've used it. And I don't know who it's alerting now. Yeah, we've been in there. We've done that. God, this place is a rabbit warren. It's just... it goes on forever. The tension is palpable. I feel tense. I know I've missed a tarot there. I am... hello. Always welcome. Been a while, actually. Since anything's given me any ammunition. Another camera. I will... go on, I'll take control of that one too. I realise I'm probably seeing the same things again here. There's only one camera left now. The others I've all taken out. I may as well take you out then as well. Doesn't mean that's the last of the cameras full stop, however. Okay, so give it up. And you too. You're not going to need them anymore, those Euro dollars. I may as well have them. I'll spend them on your behalf. What would you like me to spend them on? I'm not spending them on that. I might have known you'd say that. Got standards, you know. Ugh, comfort break there. This is turning out to be a long video again. Just happens that way sometimes. Eee. Shard on there. Whoa.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Oh.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
And that's a good thing. What room is this? There's a shard there, and it hasn't escaped my notice. There's a shard there, and it hasn't escaped my notice. What is this? A shard? Is this shard? No, it's a brain dance recording. Classification, the information, titled The Human Worm. Unknown number, an illicit brain dance illegal in Night City. Oh man. And an access point over there, which I'll just go to right away, because why not? We're on a roll. Some of them I'm getting completely and some of them I'm not. Okay, this one is not one of those. This purely takes us to the net. Okay. So, if I just tap it then? Now I can jack into it. Yes, I can. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's see. That one, and then a 1C. Yes! Okay. I've really got to stop celebrating now, haven't I? I'm so sorry. It's just... it took me a while to come around to liking them. Yeah, I know you're jumping for joy, but you've got a shard to read. That'll make you jump for joy even more. Let's read the shard. A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. Ever wondered what it feels like to fall into a pool of acid? Well, wonder no more. Sort of. Before I ever even got my copy of Kings of Acid, my curiosity took a nosedive once I found out it wasn't about that type of acid. In any case, body horror has such a rich tradition, it's a near Herculean task to find a fresh angle to take on acid baths. But holy, did the devs do it. You play as Arthur Kerr, a klutzy and somewhat awkward rocker boy who gets himself tangled up in a storm with Maelstrom. The Borg goons entrust Kerr with handling a mysterious shipment containing a protozoa capable of instantaneous regeneration. But in an unlucky twist, a painfully common occurrence for our hero, a rival gang ambushes the exchange at a core science lab and Kerr is pushed into a vat of mutagenic acid. That's when the trip kicks in, if you will. The rocker boy begins undergoing constant mutations, eyeballs on stalks, shifting skin, throat tentacles, and that's not even the real freaky stuff. After every victory in combat, Arthur absorbs the genetic code from the blood splatter of his foes, making the already delightful hack and slash combat even more gratifying. The constantly growing spiral of possible mutations makes for a rewarding way to spend experience points and builds in strong replayability. All in all, Kerr's ultimate motivation is seeking bloody revenge against his music producer who cost him a lucrative album deal and brutally murdered the rocker boy's boyfriend. Story and gameplay are geniusly intertwined, and the pseudo-braindance implant shipped with each game copy really helps immerse players in the utterly mutations, where searing pain turns to power-jacked ecstasy. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one. It was basically a review, and what a review it was too. Judy, did you listen to all that? I bet you did, didn't you? Right, let's get in here and just grab whatever we can grab. How did I miss you? And make our way through this doorway. I think we're pretty safe, he said. There's the guy who long ago tried to come through there and has been in the wall ever since. Head in the wall. He's a member of the Head in the Wall gang. Alright, now there are doors here. Technical ability 6. I just don't know what's beyond this door. Do it. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, scan. Anything? Oh. Didn't do that well. That's the first time we've had to resort to using a weapon. Okay, we did very well to get that far, I think. Just using tech skill. Finish him, Judy. You know you wanted to. She wanted to be part of this. I think it's probably quite apt. You keep saying it's over. I think that's probably the second or third time you've said that now. I am not sure it is. I do think there may be an access point there. I think it's heartening the way you guys like to keep track of the news while you're busy creating these hideous things. Easy, easy. Oh wow. This was the scene of something being acted out, and this guy didn't make it. That is one heck of a mess. I'm pulling a face because I can't stop myself. I've just realised, I'm sorry about that. There's a door here. I probably shouldn't have opened it. No, it's okay. It's one of those ones where it's fairly safe to open it. And we'll take the ammunition because, although I haven't used a lot, just swapping guns furiously there, I am always grateful for more. Thought there was something there then. Okay, let's go back. I'm glad you're following me. You're sticking to me like glue. That was a horrid place. That was a bad place. But it did have what possibly could be something we can hack into. Here we go. No. Okay. I'll just click to use it instead. Have I done this one already? Is that why it won't let me do it? Maybe I've been in here. This place is starting to look like a maze. Right. Now, the weird thing is here, that tarot at the end looks near where our destination is. So I'm wondering whether I haven't missed it. It's simply that I haven't encountered it as yet. That possibility had not occurred to me. I'm glad it has now. Also, I seem to have missed something behind me. Is it you, contorted body? Yeah, it is. Judy, follow me. I'll go back onto my trusty rifle and I'll make sure it's loaded. Alright, this way this time. Steady now. Steady. This looks like some sort of lounge. It is a lounge. It's got a shard in it. At least one shard in it. Maybe more. Judy, come with me. What do we have here? Some Eurodollars. It wasn't a shard, it was a gun. And another terminal. Another computer we can access, but this one's different. This has messages in it. Sorry, orange break. There are messages on this one. Stock question from Nadia to Agatha. Hey, how many barrel we used yesterday? I can't count for 2. Agatha replies 7. Nadia to Agatha. Ah, okay. Anyway, look like we have a new client. We will have to increase production by 15%, but nothing set in stone yet. Agatha back to Nadia. Thanks for heads up. Got our netrunner. James to Nadia. We get netrunner any day now, and before you ask, no, he have no idea what he signed up for. He think he will be testing equipment. Then we have let's make a trade from Yotaro to Nadia. Gentlemen, I have a few virtues to get rid of, but we urgently need new material, no matter the gender. The more meat than chrome, the better. Single use only, of course. I am open to negotiation. Let me know if we can come to some arrangement. And Nadia replied to Yotaro, and that's as far down as it will go. Miss Shobo, maybe you should check who you address first. Oh. Okay. Then we have hottie needed for BD. Client seeking BD with white female capable of withstanding a lot. No anaesthesia. Must be experienced, young, knockout, gorgeous, no termination for now. Can you handle it? Nadia to private account. Hottie needed for brain dance. This still available. I have girl who is perfect for this. Yours, Nadia. Is this Evelyn? And then we have from private account to Nadia. Hottie needed for BD. Sure is. Send a demo reel. And then we have John Smith to Nadia. Hey, we'd like to buy a scroll of a netrunner trying to break through the black wall. Ending shouldn't need mentioning. Name your price and we'll pay. No questions asked. But A, the scroll has to be of the premise quality, and B, we get a sample before payment. Nadia to John Smith. We already start scouting actor and we'll have BD ready for you in couple week. Wow. Business, huh? Like I said in the last episode, it's all business. I fear now for Evelyn in this place. I mean, I feared before, but now I'm pretty sure this can't end well.
Clear. Keep going.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? I'll take those. I will go into this back area. Did I miss a shard in that other room, by the way? I think I might have done. I think I may need to go back. Let me just go back up there. Hang on. I thought I may have seen a shard and I got waylaid by that really, truly dreadful set of texts. No. No, I didn't. Yes, I did! I did miss a shard. Beyond the border of empathy. Wow, that was pretty gross. I nearly missed it. Last night on TV, I saw the following scene. A Militech squad in some debris-ridden corner of the Middle East fighting the enemy, terrorists, political opponents. Maybe they were just actors. It doesn't matter. It never really mattered in the first place. One of them was wearing recording equipment, scrolling a brain dance. I can count on finding that fresh BD in any shop within days. Turn it on and bam, you're in a war zone. You feel what they feel. You taste the blood in your mouth and the reassuring grip of the scroller's rifle. But that's not the worst of it. The worst is how the editor will be sure to try to show off the rifle, get a good shot of the manufacturer's name. Another split second and you'll be ready to buy the same exact one. Even order it with the same dents and scratches, free home delivery. Only 20 or 30 years ago we were asking ourselves, when will we cross the border at which empathy becomes irrelevant? Now, standing in the shelled out ruins of a home with a rifle in our hands, it's hard to believe that border ever existed. Judy would have loved reading that. You should have read that. You should have read that. This is the kind of thing you were fearful of. Okay, let's go. This has been an absolute roller coaster, this episode. Another shard. Oh, we've read it. It's Safe and Sound Night City Gangs. Wow. And it's been a shard fest too. I think we're coming to the end of the corridor. Hello. I don't know why I did that. Heavy ammunition, I'll take. That I will take. I will loot the components out of there. And I will go down these steps. I thought that was a doorway. Alright. Hey, we're pretty darn near the end of wherever it is we're going here now.
I think that's a maintenance room.
Whoa.
See what I can stir up.
You do that. I, on the other hand, will concentrate on returning to using my quick hacks to get rid of this guy before he does any harm. He's not gone. He's gone. My location is being traced. Well, so be it. What is this? Oh, heaven above.
Gutted out all our implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Johnny. Scavs.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
This is a heavy episode. I can feel this. This is a heavy episode. And we have a computer which I can ping, but I can't really do any much more with. Wait a minute, yes I can. Jack in. Do we have a code for this? We have a code for this. I shall have a look at it and be back with you in a second. I think I've got this one. Let's suck it and see. BD has to be followed by BD has to be followed by 1C. Yeah. I'll take that. Anything else on here for us to see? Use it. There's nothing. Apart from the local network, which I'm not too worried about. Okay, doors. Which we can open if we want. So why not? Hey you. Let me relieve you of your ability to fight me. He's gone.
I hate that everyone here is
over the bricks.
And we have more. Take cover. We're not going to have enough of that before they can open fire on us. Do you know what? Let's overload that and blow them up. Did it blow up? No, it just burned out. So now we have a little bit of a bother. And I think I might resort to a grenade. Did that do the job? Not quite. But that did. Reload. We're fairly healthy. You alright, Judy? Where are you? She's in back somewhere. Yow! Okay, I will put another grenade, bounce it off the wall. Right to where you were. If only you'd stood still. Oh, what a way to go. I shot him in the bum to start with, I think. Because he was stunned by the grenade. Here we go again. So there's still a little nest of them here, isn't there? Let's get ourselves back to health. You will play no further part in this. But I will take your components for tier 3. And my Netrunner ability has just gone up to 21. Woohoo! Huzzah, in fact. Let's have a huzzah. It's been a long episode with some strenuous fighting involved. Alright, here we are.
Be nice to you.
That door will open. And this guy's now wondering why the door opened. And then immediately gets himself overheated for poking his head through the door. If only you'd stayed where you were, that would never have happened. Now look at yourself, you're on fire. Alright, we're going to have to, I think... Hang on, he's using weapons glitch. That's not friendly. That's not nice. I'll just hold fire here for a second. And let that take effect. And we're off. Surely he's going to open that door in a second. I think I'm going to have to put a grenade in there. I will. That may have had the desired effect. We must be pretty close because of the level of resistance we're encountering here. It's quite extraordinary how densely the resistance has suddenly become. Densely crowded the resistance has become. Although having said that, it's now gone remarkably quiet. And the TV still plays on. All right. We'll take you out. You've been getting me in a lot of trouble. Camera. Easy. That camera I think I might take control of, just to have a look and see what's going on. How extensive is this network of cameras? Come on. There we go. And what do we have here now? Nothing on camera 1. Carnage on camera 2. Hold on. I've just found Evelyn Parker. I've just located Evelyn Parker. The good news is she's in a room on her own and I'm 15 metres from the door. Next camera. These two look like they're out of it because I can't even get a lock on. Ha! You, on the other hand, I will both ping and overheat. And did you have a friend? I think you did. So you can also have a ping and overheat. In fact, you can have two because I want to make sure you're gone. They are toast. Good. Alright, I think now we can dare risk opening this door. Yet another control room. Yet another terminal. Some cards, always. Well, I guess, you know, be prepared and all that. Use this. We have access to the network. We can control the explosives in the furnace. We can blow the furnace up. I'm not too sure I want to do that just at this moment in time. Let's leave here. We'll take route A down. Have a quick look around. Don't want to pick up the body. Those guys are back there and I'm not going back for them now. We're proceeding in a forwards direction because I think we have a location. I think we do. You, on the other hand, I shall loot because you're right nearby to where I am. Okay, steady now. Same again.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here.
That's excellent news. That's very good news indeed. That room...
Fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me.
Okay, catch me up. Here she comes. On the minimap, she's right behind me. There you go. I love the way you hold your gun, by the way. It's very reassuring.
Let's find
This room appears to have some people in it. This one right here is full of enemies. I'm not even going to ask. That did nothing at all. Are these the people who are watching? The ones who are out of it? It's the ones who are out of it! Okay. They pose no threat whilst they're in that state, but they may not remain in that state, so I'm really sorry. I can't risk it. I've come a long way to get Evelyn Parker out of here. And she's going to be got out of here. And we have... oh, we've read that one. That's a really old one. New release Brain Dances. Oh. Darn. We were doing so well for shards. Lot of euro dollars. Now you're talking. What's that on there? Oh, is it the same magazine again? That's the one that set Johnny off, I think, reminiscing about his past experiences with advertising. And I will take the moonshine. Not to drink now, but to use later, to sell, to take to pieces, whatever. That will be the elevator that she's freed up. This could be the other side of the door. Tech ability 12. Got it. Doors open. Okay. A DR-12 Quasar and more ammunition. I've never been given so much ammunition, I think, in any of the episodes I've played. Wow. Absolute wow. Okay, back this way. Scanning. Did we go through here? Have we been through these doors? I'd rather think we have. I think so. Hey, don't lock me out. That's the ones where we came in. Judy's standing with her arms folded, nonchalantly thinking, he'll get there. If I give him enough time, he'll get there. Okay. Another door, another room. Another laptop. Another opportunity to jack in. Local network 3. Let's jack into it and see if there's anything to be had by doing so. Yes, of course there is. It's another access point. I will look at this and be back with you presently. Right, I think I have this one. Let's see. I think I've got this one. Let's go. Then it's got to be there. Then that needs a 55. Yes. Nice. Very nice. Okay. The rest of this room? Anything of use or interest? There is some bubblegum. Well, I'll take it. And then we have that, whatever that is. What is that? That looks like someone's foot sticking out from underneath a pile of blankets. Oh, I wish I hadn't noticed that. This place is so gross. We have a door. Do we have a door? How do I get... I've come through here, isn't it? I've got to go back on myself to go back that way. Open. Round this corner. I don't know, did you? I think I may have spotted... Sure what it is, Judy. I'm not sure what it is. We've been in here. We've dealt with these people. But we did it remotely through the camera. So... Oh, you... Stop that. Right now. I will take your gun. I will take your components. I will take your tier 3 components. Thank you very much. I will take the quasar. I will scan the room. Another computer, which I can just use this time. There were messages on the computer, however. Powers up. This is from Agatha to Nadia. We were able to get a generator going, except there's still a little issue with the setup. The light's either on in the bathroom or the studio. For the life of us, we can't figure out how to have them both on at the same time. Nadia replied, repowers up. So then, no breaks, or else the actor will break character, and we don't have time for that. Agatha replied to Nadia, yeah, of course we won't switch off the equipment in the studio or anything. Nadia to Agatha, don't you dare think of coming up to use mine. You either sort it out or it's your loss. You can work knee deep in for all I care, as long as the BDs get done. Wow. Tempers do fray in this business, don't they? And then power from Agatha to Nadia. I went out to get some fresh air, and the street lamps are flickering like Tottenham strobe lights. Either that girl we scrolled the BD with is sending messages in Morse, or that implant of hers is sucking up enough juice to cause a blackout. And then Nadia to Agatha repower. So install some breakers or something. We're in a power plant. There has to be something lying around. Use your imagination. Fit in a current regulator. It's like I'm working with children. Agatha to Nadia. Geez, okay, we'll think of something. On a break now anyway. Testy. They were testy. Okay, I think we're done in this room. It's done all it can do for us. I also think we are... That's the lift. We do not want the elevator. Got to go back on ourselves. And round this corner. Surely not this one. Whoa. This is it.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
Okay. Johnny?
What do you think? What do I do now?
What we came here to do. Find the truth. Ask her.
Johnny, she's unconscious.
Or she's a better actor than we thought.
No, I think she's unconscious, Johnny. Do you know, I rather think sympathies have changed somewhat during the course of looking for Evelyn, and I think it's probably because we met Judy. Judy saw good in Evelyn. And that means a lot, I think, in a way. Oh, Evelyn. What on earth has gone on here? Okay. So grip cable.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh wow, Evelyn.
Wait for my signal.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here goes. Ready?
Yeah.
And?
Now.
Now!
Did we do it? Did we do it? Is she dead?
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
I'm not going to ask her who hired her to contract out the heist. But I should ask her, but not now.
I'm here now, Ev. I got
Not
you.
now. Not now.
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
What is wrong with her?
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's got to be seriously traumatized.
You see, we can still ask who hired you to contract out the heist. Shall we do it? I wasn't going to if it was an either or, but it appears to be.
Ev, I got you.
that we can do both. She's not going to respond, but I've got to try it because we need to know that.
Hey, Evelyn.
I feel bad.
I need you to tell me who hired you.
Seriously, V? You gotta do this now?
Judy's face. Let's pick her up and get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Okay, 30 meters to the elevators. We're not stopping for anything. And if this means I don't get that tarot, then I don't get that tarot. As I said at the start, I'm not a completionist. Although we are heading that way. It's not about that now. Sorry, I had to pause there just to get a drink of orange because that was just so intense. I don't know how long this episode is. I'm going to figure that out in a minute when we get to the outro. Let's leave this place. It's a dreadful place. A place of nightmares. And what just happened?
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Johnny is trying to convince V to smoke a cigarette. Vicariously for him. Really? I don't think he'd do that.
Won't hurt those rosy lungs of yours any more than that fresh night city air. So quit stalling and start puffing.
I think V is going to decline because he doesn't smoke and he's not going to do it just for you.
Smoking's for posers, and it stinks too.
Say whatever the fuck you want, but just light up.
No.
His principle.
Non-smokers are the fucking worst. Just my luck. We going in?
We going in where? We going up there? There is a door. Where is this place anyway? Let's give them some time would imply that they're both in there. I'm going to say let's give them some time.
Let's give them a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It wasn't up to you though, was it? That's the whole thing.
Won't be looking much better if you don't get your ass in gear.
He just doesn't give up. He's so sour, isn't he?
I'm not about to stand around waiting for some dumb whore to finally wake up and realize what she's done.
Are you finished? Is that it? If I stand here, you're just going to carry on complaining. Is that it? I think he's finished.
Won't be looking much better if you don't get your ass in gear.
And now you're just repeating yourself. Okay, let's go.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
Job complete, Disasterpiece, and it now says talk to Judy. Well, this has been a very long episode, and I've got to stop at some point. New job starting, double life. And the door's just opened and some kids walked out. Some random kid just walked out. You triggered that door. I didn't open it. I'm going to stop at that point. I have to stop somewhere. I'll be back in a second. So that was a sensible point to stop because it was the end of a quest and the start of a new one. I know we've ended on a cliffhanger, but you have to stop at some point. I'm as keen as you are to know what has happened to Evelyn, whether she survived because she was in a terrible state when we rescued her. I don't know. I sort of 50-50 was thinking she wouldn't have survived the brain dance place anyway, even if we did get there to rescue her. And now part of me is thinking that even if we have got her out of there, it may not be that Evelyn will survive this. I don't know. But we've done it for the best of reasons, I think. We did it because we became partners with Judy in this escapade. We have an interest, she has an interest. Judy has achieved hers in the sense that she's rescued her. We haven't yet achieved ours because we haven't got the information we need that Evelyn is holding about the relic chip and how it all came to be. We mustn't forget, we mustn't lose sight of V's idea in all this, his quest to save his own life. I don't know how long this episode is, by the way. I had 2 comfort breaks, I had numerous orange breaks. When it's all stitched together, it will be as long as it needs to be. In other words, I'll just put the parts together, edit out the joins, and that will do. The thing is, some people have said in the comments you could have more than one episode. You could still split one of your episodes that's been quite long and do a Monday and a Thursday. And that's okay where you're doing an episode that's quite long and can be split. Last episode 15, was only just over 2 hours. That's the perfect length, I think, for a single episode. If this one, though, does run on, I'm still not going to split it. I'll leave it to you guys to watch it as you see fit. I think it's more important now I've said there's going to be one episode a week and it will be on a Monday, to stick to that so that it has a level of predictability and people know when to expect it going out. And it also makes it easier for me because if I'm not careful, I could fall back into the trap of doing 2 episodes a week and then you're back onto that conveyor belt and the pressure builds up. So there we go. That was, however long it turns out to be, episode 16. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be along with episode 17 very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.